kitchen. This is Aquarian Life Kitchen. Come alive in the live kitchen. Come alive in the live kitchen. Kitchen is where the life is being found. Hmm. You understand? Welcome to everyone. I know I did not put out any notice to tell you I'm coming, but expect me anytime, every time. Sometimes I can't find the time to put out the notice. But never mind. Just listen for the just listen when you get the ping. And then you know, yeah, she's on. Once you get the ping, you know she is on. Don't worry. She's here. No, it should be that I give the notices, but Jesus. I wish sometimes you are in my shoe. And since I do not use social media as 24/7 every day, and you have to understand. Okay? Welcome, everybody. This is the place to be every time, anytime, all the time, and in between times. This is the kitchen. XSW33. Oh. Big up. Hello. This is where you are to be. In the kitchen. This is where life is. Food is life. So food is the staff of life. So this is where you are to be. Oh yeah. Thank you very much. It's my little kitchenette, this, where I put in so much operation. And you get all the nice food and the different food and the different, you don't mind, you get all the different countries' food too. If I allowed myself, I find all the recipe for the different countries and cook their food. My favorite food, my favorite food is such a simple one. You would not even believe. Guys, be nice to YouTubers. Yeah. Guys, be nice to YouTubers. Good. Be nice to everyone that comes in your pathway. Because guess what? Sometimes we be rude to other people, and next you know, those are the same people walk into your business place. Those are the same people you bumped into in the bank. Those are the same people you bumped into the doctor's surgery, and so many different places. Sometimes you sit together on the train, you sit together on the plane, you sit together. I might be purchasing a car, I turn up in your car place, and so many things. So guess what? Sometimes somebody is having not so nice day, but because you have been nice to them, it changed their own mood on things. Yeah. Sometimes the person, it's like there are some persons that came on this channel, and they always have to say something that you laugh. They always come with, so even somebody is, there's something said. And one of these people is like Omar. Omar always come over with something you got to laugh. Omar, big up yourself. Daniel, big up yourself. Big up yourself, guy. Big up yourself. Out at work or at sleep, whichever you are. Okay? So I welcome each and every one of you. It is such gratefulness to have you here with me, joining this channel. And sometimes you might say, oh my God, some of the things is foolishness. No, they're not foolishness. It may be sounds foolish to some person, but it is wisdom to somebody else. Anyhow, when you're in the kitchen, you have to be, Michael, how are you doing, sir? You have to be, the food is propelled by love. And the love is what comes from you. If I went into a restaurant, on the server, you can talk to him, and he's so grumpy and whatever, I don't bother want that food to eat. I'm serious. So whether I am out in somebody else's kitchen, in my kitchen, or wherever, you allow certain energy, certain love energy to flow. If you are at home cooking and your helper or your wife or whoever is in the kitchen and they get so grumpy, trust me, even if the food nice, it's not nice. Believe me, don't matter how much seasoning they put in there. When you do it with love, food is love. You are pouring in you. Because this food, you are getting so much things out of it. So much nutrients is coming from this food, even roughage, to help your bathroom situation. So when you're talking about food, we be nice and we have little vibes and we talk. When you get that food to eat, even when nothing went in there, it is nice. Because you grace your kitchen, you bless your food with love. Worse when you have to be doing it for somebody, let them feel the love flows from you through the food. Yeah. I used to work at a restaurant, and every time I am not the only one, but I am one of them that walk out with the most tip. Because even if they are trying to be rude, when I don't answer, but when I'm going to answer them, then laugh. So they're always coming and said, oh, so where she is? She's not here today. She's her day. I work into the health field, and I make, however the pain excruciating, I make a smile come on that person's face in the spite of so much pain. Yes. So if it's even to do the funny things. Ooh, yeah, good. So thank you for being here. I welcome each and every one to be in my kitchen. For those that have not subscribed, you can go ahead and subscribe if you feel comfortable coming here and looking on this face and hear this voice and look at the pot and the kitchen and whatever we are doing and you feel comfortable. You can also subscribe and you can always share the videos, talk about it. Yeah, it is being sold by persons who look on. Now, you're not going to come here to get some form of wacky story that doesn't make sense. I like to deal with the things that make sense to me and to other persons. You understand? So if you're going to come and listen to, some form of things, time and place for some things, and I don't use my platform for certain things because it's like everybody doing it. Oh, no, no. There's some place you must go that you must be educated. You don't have to go into the classroom, but you can be educated. However, simple the thing is, be educated. It is education. Some people feel like it's only when you go to other university, you go to here and here, that's where you get education. You get education from everywhere and in everything, even in your household. Your children, they came home and they say something, or they push onto something and say, but I didn't know it could have done this way. Oh yes, it could have done. So you're educated that way. Okay? Good. This today, I will be doing the stuffed manicotti. That's macaroni, or that's a pasta that we would say. And I am actually doing it with my vegetables and my cheese. This one, I had no meat to it. I don't want no meat. No, no meat. But what if you want to put mince in it or stuff like that? Then you are privy to do just that. It is a foundation that you can add, because that is what with cooking. You can add and you can take away. You can look at it and say, okay, I saw her do it this way, but I have a next idea. You use the foundation and you add to it. If you are a person that you're not a meat eater, then if you're a person which is a meat eater, you'd look and said, okay, I can use a chicken mince, um, some form of a mince on it. If you are a vegetarian, you can say, okay, we can do this with a vegetable and we can do that and we can pop it up with this, and then we have a nice eating meal. Food is where you can play with. You can add to it, you can take away from it, you can make it taste this way, you can use just like chicken. You have nearly about 50 ways of cooking chicken. And each time you use a different, it's the same chicken, but it gives you a different flavor. How about that? Persons who eat beef. Same beef, you roast it, you boil it, you soup it, you steam it, so many things. You oven roast it, you pot roast it, and each one you have prepared, it gives you a nice, unique taste. Fried chicken. Okay, I'm doing fried chicken and so and so. And each time you do it, you get a nice, unique taste from it. So some person will say, but I go here and the chicken tastes different. Depending on what your little secret in it. There is something in Jamaica, we call it wild cinnamon. And for the persons who love jerk pork and love pork to a max, if you use wild cinnamon, I tell you, it's not only pork it used in, but this is such of a unique seasoning. And you won't get it in the store to buy. You get wild cinnamon for those people know the tree, and they powder it out and they use it. You can get it into places that sells herbs and so. We have a thing named lemongrass. And there are some cooking. You use your lemongrass in it. Ooh. The same chicken, The same chicken. but depending on what you use in it. Some people do not understand how to blend seasoning to bring out that flavor. iBrains provider, how are you? How do you do? Big up to all the Rangers. Those that are in blue, I big you up. Good afternoon, Joy. Yeah. Thank you very much. Okay, so there are so many things that we can do, but we do them in a different way. Some persons do actually, they use all of the things that are in the bottle called seasoning, and they dump all of that, and so they will be cooking chicken and they use the same amount of seasoning, same seasoning, dump on that chicken. They'll be cooking pork, they do the same thing. They do. You had to learn how to blend your seasoning, that on something, some seasoning you don't use. I will roast you a chicken, and I'm going to roast you a rosemary chicken. And let me let you in on this one. When I'm doing rosemary chicken, I use rosemary, orange, and I'm going to tell you a trick. Orange, rosemary, and garlic. With your little salt. Marinate. That's the only thing I use to stuff my chicken. And let me tell you something, I'm not asking you, I'm telling you. You will eat all the very pot that it roasts into. What do you put? It gives you such a unique taste. Yeah, instead of buying the blender. But no, the persons who use them, of course you can buy all of the bottles. If it's 100 bottles, buy them. But what some persons don't know, you will go to the people who the mass cooking, the restaurant and so, and you will wonder why their food, some of their food tastes different. Because some persons, they use all of these bottle seasoning on every meat. Here I'm telling you, I just giving you an example with my chicken. Garlic, orange, and rosemary. You rub on your salt. You'll get your color, you get your flavor, which you can't differentiate. Why you think so? The rind of the orange. We ignore the skin of the orange. Well, let me tell you, the rind of the orange is the kicker in it. I roast chicken, rosemary chicken, and I always call it rosemary chicken because I use the rosemary and I water it with the rosemary. So the rosemary combined with the orange and the orange rind. And of course, your little guy, you would surprise. No other seasoning, nothing more. Just what you hear I said, that's what you use. And you would surprise to know. You just wedge your orange, stuff your chicken with your rosemary and your garlic. And you put a little salt with it, and pop it in the oven. And let me tell you, man, I do chicken like that, and every other chicken, persons walk off with the entire chicken, deciding that they are not giving anybody else any. So the seasoning is not all of these bottled seasonings that you are dumping on the food bring you out with the same taste. Actually, actually the same thing. Yeah. But anyhow, that's some of it. Don't forget putting bits of love. I tell you, man, when you're doing food, do it with love. If you go home and whether it's your helper or your wife, and they are not in a good place and a nice spirit, their food not going to taste good. No. You ever see the chef them in the kitchen and them laughing and they dancing and they make their songs. Love. So if you're doing your food and you're doing it with a grumpy spirit, don't matter what you put in there, the food don't have no taste. Because love brings out every flavor. It means you do it with a clean and pure heart. Your whole self is in it. That's the special ingredient, my friend. Okay, so this is what I am doing today. Let me wash off my hands because I will have to handle this with my hands. No gloves around here, just a clean hand. Clean hand, clean fingernails. Yeah, you don't pick up anything that you didn't want. Just out of your very cooking. Now, there are so many things happening in and around the world. We have a situation in Jamaica where this little 12-year-old high school young man have been missing and all kind of things and still cannot be found, barking on 3 weeks. And guardian to whoever, nothing. You wonder what is damn well happening around. Huh? What is really happening? Parent, guardian, everybody. I don't know where the love for human being went, but it went someplace. It's not anywhere near. It is so far gone. You know? And let me bring my camera down to your eyes. You will see what is happening here. Okay. Now there is I think they call chikungunya. I know you were going to do this. I know you were going to do it. For some reason or the other, I knew you were going to do this. Okay. I don't know why you don't like what I do. There are things, the Egyptian or whatever the mosquito's name, they say are responsible. Lady, um, hi, how you doing? Welcome to the kitchen. The kitchen, the kitchen, the kitchen. Um, You're jealous of my fame? Oh man, don't be jealous. Just love it and emulate me. Emulate. So there must be something that you can emulate. All right, these are you call them the little jumbo manicotti. It is the so I am going to stuff these, run them over in the oven. Now, as I said before, I am using the vegetables and my cheese and stuff like that. But guess what? You plan to do it, you can make it. You can add, you can take away. And in my thing, I always encourage persons. I can set the foundation and you saw, but you as myself look at it and said, "Oh, okay." But of course I'm gonna try it a different way. And then you get something else. So if you are even going through your book, your recipe book, you will look at some recipe because honestly, there are some recipe that is being shown. And if you try it the way they how you see them kind of do it, it doesn't work out. So you wonder, how the hell did they get it that way? But you tried. Good. Now, in this one, I should be using some spinach, but I am out of spinach, so I'm not using any spinach. What I do here, this having some callaloo, this having broccoli, and this as in thing there, plus some sweet peas is in this, and it's not the canned one. It smells good. So I'm gonna grate this cheese now. I am going to grate this little hunk of this cheese. If you don't use cheese, you can substitute with something else. It's like some persons, they don't eat chicken, but they will eat the egg. Some don't eat egg, but they eat the chicken. Some don't eat pork, but they want the pork gravy. Yes, I was saying before, there is what did mosquito name at whatever Egyptian mosquito. They have found a case of it here in Long Island. And the person who came down with such have never left the country. I traveled to no place. So there are some things that was already gone and eradicated. They are raising their ugly heads now. Measles. Measles is on the rampant rise. And I was told that most of the person who is children or persons who are coming down with measles are those that were not the anti-vax people them. But tell you something. This is only because people have stopped using bush. Tell you. When I was a child, I was sent home from school because of some little bumps that came up on my skin. And they said that they came up in like little clusters and they scattered all over the place. So when they took me to the hospital, they said it is measles. And my people who believe fully in the herbs, The medicine that they gave me was not used. They gave me medicine and to keep me home for a week before I go back to school. My papa, when I reached home, he went and he get tamarind. And all of you, any of you know tamarind? Yes, tamarind. He got the tamarind leaves and he boiled the tamarind. And he put some into a thermos for me to drink. And of course, while he boiled it, a drink, give me that and a cup, a mug with tamarind, water, no sugar. Drink it, that is your water. So when you want water, that is what you drink for water. And then they give me a nice bath into the tamarind water. Let me tell you, with all honesty, the following day, I could have gone to school. After all of such a nice bath, no soap was used. From my head to my toe, I get a good bath in the tamarind water. And put me to bed, and they wrap me nicely in my sheet. Yeah. The morning when I got up, not one pimple was on my skin. Not one. The second day they sent me back to school. Teacher called to find out, and when they look at my skin, there wasn't anything on my skin. And that was when I was a little girl. And not such, I've never came up and that have never looked for me and placed itself with me. We have never been a company from that, So I was looking at it and I said, okay, I guess we need to get back to Eden. We need to use up the bush them. Because these people that is coming down, anti-vax people, if they had known that they can use tamarind, and of course, there is no company that is doing tamarind. So it's not that I am, shouting out the company. It's the people them who have tamarind and eat tamarind and don't know that the medicine is in the tamarind leaf. Boil it. Natural remedy. And now you're hearing how much person coming down with measles. Now you're hearing about chikungunya, and we are talking about all of that in the States. The States. It's not in the little small countries, in the States. So, build your immune system, please, friends and loved ones. So, okay, I am going to be stuffing these nice things here. And my very much reason why I don't use anything else, because this is already have carbs. I could have used potato or you use breadcrumb, but no, I don't think I really need that. So we mix up the cheese here into this bowl. And I also make some sauce here. And we are going to mix up here. And we are going to stuff this as if we are doing a shell. A dash of pepper, a little of this and a little of that. and make your thing, very much smooth and nice. So we just stuff up the thing in here. So when you pick up and bite, you make one bite. You're biting pasta and you're biting vegetables and you're biting cheese and stuff like that. Let me use a spoon. A fork is not doing me justice here. I use a spoon. So already I put some cheese into it. So you are having a balance feed right here. This is balance. You're talking about carbs, it's here. You're talking about dairy. If you use dairy, it is in there. And callaloo, I forget to tell you, callaloo is in it. Peas, broccoli, and cauliflower. These are what I use. Broccoli, cauliflower, and some nice callaloo. We get a man plants, he plants callaloo and he doesn't use any pesticides on it, which is so nice, so good. They are so tasty. They taste like real callaloo. So yes, so we are having this. What happened is that I halfway cook the pasta because I am going to bake. So we are going to get it into this dish, this baking thing here. It shouldn't be baked into this, but sometimes you just sort of do some, some shortcut stuff. So we put it in here, and then we are going to sprinkle it with our cheese, a little black pepper, some of that sauce that I made here, and then it is just ready to go. So you don't lay on your plate and you eat. But as I say, you need to do other things. Oh, sure. Sure. You just look at it and say, okay, I can load it with fish. And that would be so nice. You have salmon. You can load it with salmon and some vegetable. That is so tasty. Trust me, it's good. So you can think of you're going to do this. You put in salmon in it. That was what I was thinking to do this morning. To get some salmon, but the freezer is out of salmon. So, and actually I don't like to use the canning. When I am doing certain things, I don't like to use the cannons. I like to show people that, look here, go. It's not every time you think there. You continue going from the can. You need to do some very fresh things. So that's the only reason why I don't want to use the can one. I do it myself, and that's it. How long is there in the can? You don't know. When you can do without have canning, it's better for you. Because the amount of preservatives that is put in there, one, how long it is sitting there. Because guess what? Although you have a time, an expiry date, you really must go, so And I know why I said that. Because I went to the training where, you put on your expiry date. It is put there for some simple reasons. It's not that the food isn't good. Yeah. So this is it. And we are going to make the cheese melt over it. And so, like this now, you can have your vegetable like this, and you have your salmon, and you just flake your salmon, and pat the salmon in it with your vegetables. And do you want cheese in it? Sure, you want cheese, or you make your sauce of your taste. What sauce would you like to put there? Because pasta go with white sauce. If you're doing this for the people of the people, if you're not saying white sauce, you don't know what you're doing. So pasta actually call for white sauce. So whatever white sauce you want to do, you do it. And you put whether your fish, or what if you want to use minced chicken? You use your minced chicken. What if you want to use minced beef? What you want to put 2 slices of pork in it? It's all up to you. This is just showing you that this is some of the things you can do. We play along and find that these little things are nice. You just load up this guy here. And when you pick him up to eat, yes, the only thing you need is to put some raw veg, some raw leafy vegetable to top off what is happening here. Okay. So, okay, so that's that. That is that. I needed to go right close to each other. Yeah. I 12 years like this. Right, never mind. Or you can, this is the next thing you can use. If you use Frankfurter, you can use Frankfurter in it. You can use so many things to stuff it with. Things of your likings and your dream. You want to stuff it with. You can do it. And this is also a nice dinner. And whatever you want to drop beside it. This is a comfort. This is a comfort food. This is your comfort food. I am coming, please. Let me see who is rocking at this door. Hi, how are you too? Ah. I am doing stuff.
Bring the top fan.
Okay, sorry about that. All right, so let me do just one more. Okay, so let me stuff some more cheese in you. Okay, this is parsley flakes. A little black pepper. Okay. So I'm gonna pop this in the oven now. Yeah, so this is it. I'm gonna pop it in the oven. And bake for a little while. So this is all my cheese. Let me put some more cheese over it. Yeah, I was saying that persons are coming now down with chicken gun, yeah. Mm, measles. All the things that they say they eradicated is now on the rise. Oh, wow. So I put it in the mighty air fryer. I've always been burning my things because it is so fast. Yes, so check on your immune system, build your immune system because you don't actually know what is really happening. Things are popping up from all over the place. Oh, yeah, I know. Eh? So these are things that are happening right now in the different part of the country. They are saying, okay, this is so and this is what is happening. People are coming down with children, especially, or when coming down with these new things. You don't know where they came from, but they are with you. I don't know if some of these mosquitoes is the ones that they designed them in the lab. I don't know. So there are things that are happening. So you have to check on what you're eating, check on what. And of course, before I go, I was thinking to come live tonight, but then I have some things to do. One man's garbage is the next man's treasure. This is a vase from the bottles. It's more than one I make, more than use the different plastic bottles, and I made these vases. Okay, and decorate them. This bottle is the thing that you call the gain, that grainy thing that they put in the machine when you're washing the clothes. This is this bottle. So the bottle top, so you cut it and you make a stand with it under here, and this is the vase. So I sit and I do some of these in my sparing time. So you hear the word that said, one man's garbage is the next man's treasure. So if I just decided to go into this and pick up all these bottles and do them, some of them this one you can throw water in this. For the persons who love plastic flowers, they can stuff them in here. For the person who love like real flowers, because water can go into this, you can use it. Maybe on your veranda, on a little corner of some place, and you can put it down. So what if I am doing this and selling them? Say, okay, I'm selling this for $5. And person decide to buy. You know how much of this I can make? I'll walk and pick up all the bottles then. So they always said one man garbage is the next man's treasure. So, and this From afar would look like a real, like it's a glass vase. No, it's a plastic vase that I sit and I make. Actually, I'm gonna put up the camera and do some that you can and post them that you can see them. This one is not really completed. Still have some little touches on there to do. And of course, I have these papers that I purchased because I was doing something else which warranted these papers. So I just looked at it and said, okay, I can do a damn lot with these. Daniel told me I can post one to you. I might just put Aquarian on them. Just put, do it and then I design Aquarian on it. And Aquarius carries water, doesn't it? And we will be putting on just thinking, just thinking, just thinking, just thinking. Tell me how it looks. I love to twist my hands and do things. I love working with my hands. Official Aquarian, March. Aquarian is not March. No. Aquarius, look what Aquarius is. March don't have anything to do with Aquarian. March is Pisces. Aquarian is a good, nice up girls them and men. Oh, March merchandise. Yeah. So tell me how it look, Daniel. I think it looks pretty. I think it's look good. So these are some of the little things I go around and march around with. I know your body, your birthday. The difference, you don't know the date. Yeah, that's where my channel is named from. And copyright from. Aquarius, Aquarian. Yeah. There are persons who said, I took this out to put this on there and I forget. Can't put it there again. Somebody said to change the name of the channel and I said no. You do? Oh my God. I thought you didn't know. Somebody said change the name of the channel. I said no, I'm not changing my channel name. I had reason not to change it. Right? So, yes, people, tell me in the comments how this looks. If it look like I can make some more, said yes. You have children and they're doing like their art and craft and things. Yeah. Oh yeah. They can use these waste things that will be thrown out in the garbage and they melt them and they do other things with them because things are not wasted now. But if you can do something like this and you put it on your veranda and you put creepers in it, yeah, and you can put creepers in it and so just decorate up your plastic and stuff like that. Good. So I have a few more. I also cut these. I cut them into shapes and turn it into a nice little basket or something like that. This is my hot and croft. This is the gain bottle. The thing with the grain. Ah, tell me how it looks. All right. So this will be soon out. A few more minutes, and it is out, ready to share and ready to eat. What do you want to drink? Do you want some sorrel? I have sorrel. You'd have bought one? And definitely I'll do it specially for you. I would do it so nice. You wouldn't want one, you'd want about two, depending on where you're going to place it. So, yeah. Well, depending on where you're placing your vase and what you stuck in it, I mean, you just look at it. One man's garbage is the next man's treasure. And so, what you want? Yellow punch? Yellow yam punch? Mm-mm. Did you know the potato can make you a nice punch? Potato. This make you an excellent punch. Nice punch. Had what you want. Ray with his nephew or his cousin or his entire family. But this gives you a nice punch. Breadfruit too. Not the ripe one. It gives you a nice punch. Potato is not a cup of tea? No, okay. Or which one is not? Okay. Okay, I think this should be okay to remove. I don't want it to get so brown. And this is ready to eat. Okay, so this is it. You just need your drink. Oops. Let me let it cool down a little, and then I can add it on my plate. Smells so nice. When you want a cup of tea, I have mint. A cup of mint would have been so nice. Or you wanted white wine. Oh, this go again. Red wine goes with meat. That's what it goes. Or white wine go with meat, and red wine goes with pasta. I'm not cooking for the people again. I don't remember how it goes. It is. It smells nice. It smells good. So you just want a cup of red wine. Yeah, red wine goes with pasta. White wine goes with meat. Yeah. Yeah. No, white wine, meat, and red wine, meat. Man, you're having it mixed up. White wine, white meat, and red meat. But which one go with pasta? I think is red wine go with pasta too. There's one that goes with pasta. So I get you. Well, any one of them then can go with the pasta. Okay. Yeah. So this is it. Yeah, just moist. Just moist, see moist going. Yeah. This is your vegetables falling out. Never mind. Go right there. And of course, we can just drizzle some of the pasta um, over you. And when we want to be a little bit more than over. We can do this. These are not going to stand up to it. It's all right. Forget this. Yeah, so this is the lovely stuff. I name manicotti. This is your stuff pasta. So I should just drop something on there and do the video and put it down. All right? Try it is. So you know when you pick up one and eat, everything is there. Everything is there. So this is your feel good food. Yeah. Feeling good and just have a nice drink, something nice to go with it. All right, all right. So thank you for being here. Mm, I don't think I'm coming live again tonight. Sleep and go to work. All right. Thank you all for being here. It's a pleasure. Again, we big you up. We big up the people them with the wrench. We big them, big them, big them, big them up. Yeah. And always supporting, and it is much appreciated. I thank you so much. Now, if you can't be good, be careful. Watch your health. Watch where you go, because like this chikungunya that they're talking about, it is not passed from person to person. Um, it's from mosquito to mosquito. Mhm. But anyhow, whatever it is, whatever you can have to strengthen your immune system, do it. Right now, persons' health are compromised. You don't even know what is happening, and sometimes it's trial and error. Sometimes you turn guinea pig too. So just try to get your immune system strengthened, that you will have those little soldiers that are inside fight off all of what not supposed to be there. All right. So take it easy. Um, Measles, persons are coming down with measles. So much persons with measles and measles and measles and measles. But these things were from long, long time. As we said, we thought they were eradicated, but they were still standing around. Mm, yeah. All right, take it easy. If you can get neem bush to drink, drink neem. Neem, neem, neem. All right. Have a good one. God bless, God keep, and have a blessed rest of the, if it is night, have sweet dreams. And if it is day where you are, have a blessed rest of the evening. Bless up, big up. Thank you very much. Okay.